It is suspiciously quiet here. Health drink. Map. I got the map, the apt bulg. Alright. It appears this is our stop. Let's do this. Something that I forgot to mention last episode, foolishly, are the differences in controls in this game. This game adds a guard button. Basically, if you do this right before an enemy attacks you, James will actually block that attack. And another thing this game adds is a restore button. So if you press in the R3, if you press in the right stick, James will actually heal himself using the healing supplies you have. So yeah, very nice upgrades to the controls in this game. Funny thing is that creeper, this creeper right here, has no hitbox. I do not know if that's an oversight or not, but that creeper does in fact have no hitbox. These are called line figures. The monster right there, that is a line figure. The reason why I didn't mention their name last episode is because I think it's just good to wonder the mystery of their name when you first see them. Because you see it and you're like, oh, what is that? James doesn't even know. I got a flashlight. I could have definitely shown fighting that off way better than I did, but sometimes that just happens. This is a mannequin. Probably the tamest enemy in the game. They're very weak, even on hard mode. There are arms and legs scattered all over the sofa. Luckily, they came from a mannequin. Yep. Or did they? I wonder. Again, in this game, you can turn your flashlight off to avoid enemies. Right here. And over here are handgun bullets. It's very easy to avoid the enemies in this game. So yeah, we went to 205 and then 2010. Now we want to go up a floor and check out what they have up here. That creeper gains its hitbox when you get the flashlight. Always weirded me out. Like, it always confused me, that one creeper, because... Hold on a second. Ambient noise. But yeah, that creeper, it just has no hitbox, but then when you get the flashlight, it does have a hitbox. There's a key on the ground on the other side of the bars. If I stretch my arm out, I just might be able to reach it. Will you pick it up? Yes.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
I can't reach it no matter how far I stretch. But who's that kid? Yeah, who's that kid? I wonder. So you want to run all the way down to the hall and make it into this room over here. That would be your room 301. Handgun. Nothing else in here. You can look all you want. The wall is pockmarked with gunshots. Pockmarked. I like that word. This line figure is RNG based. Sometimes it will not be here, but it is exclusive to hard mode if it does appear. So, we actually acquired the handgun just now. Full clip holds up to 10 bullets, light handgun, not much stopping power, but easy to use. That is a lie. This thing has a ton of stopping power. Might as well read the description for the plank. Wooden plank with nails on the end of it. With nails on one end. Not very powerful, but easy to use. Chainsaw, gas power chainsaw, extremely high attack power. Suspicious spray can, effect unknown. And yeah, it looks like all the weapons we have right now. Strafing. Ow. Where'd all the monsters go? What was that? Some kind of noise north of here? North would be this way. Anyway, I want to make it into this room. Oh man, this game is spooky. I got the key to room 202. Where is it? 202 is written on the key. Got it from room 208. Looks like we can't examine it. The reason why I keep pausing the game by accident is because this, you know, looking at the menu, and this are switched in this games. In every other game, so 1 and 3, and I think 4 actually, if you press select, it will open the menu, and if you press start, it will open it will pause the game, but not in this one. Start will open your menu, and select will pause the game in this one. So yeah. Ah, die. That guy ganged up on me, he deserved it. So this sink is like glowing the same color that thing we saw was glowing, so that's pretty interesting and suspicious. Something to mention that I probably should have mentioned earlier is regarding one of these memos. Which one is it? No, not that one, not that one. Oops. I might just cut to when I find the one I'm looking for because I'm playing on emulator, this menu is bugged a little bit. Okay, I found it, it's this one. They also react strongly to sound. If you want to go on living, you're better off just sitting in the dark and staying quiet. Now the thing about this is that does not apply to your radio. Your radio does not attract enemies. Enemies they will not hear the radio. What monsters can hear are your footsteps, your gunshots, and just the general noises that James makes, except for his radio. So turning your flashlight off and walking is the quietest you can be, and yeah. The moths are here. Sometimes these moths do not appear, but they're here for me, so I'm happy. It's too dark to tell for sure, but I think there's something on the inside of the... But I think there was something on the other side of the hole. This is very suspicious how there's just a hole in the wall. These mobs also follow you around the room, which is kind of funny. See, I'm over here and they're still following me. I really like this room. Anyway, just make it back to the room you were just in. No, it must be from the person who lived here. 3 needles stand of 3 different heights, the fat, the tall, and the thin. From slow to fast, they move to the right. Scott rests not on 3, but 15. Very quickly, I'm going to read the easy mode version of this memo. This memo is the same on normal and hard riddle difficulties, but on easy, it says the following. 3 different sizes, time on the run, 3 young men circling around the sun. Henry is short and very, very slow. Scott can't stop. He's always on the go. Oh man. It appears we got our first puzzle. What's this? Henry Mildred Scott. Alrighty. The scars from the past shall remove the nails that stop time. Will you push the clock? Yeah, sure. No matter how hard I push, it doesn't move. It's like it's stuck to the ground. Come on, James, push her back into it. There's a small clock at the end of the key. It was in a hole in the wall in room 202. The clock is stopped at 11:08 and 15 seconds. The faceplate is closed. It is locked. I can't touch the needles of the clock like this. Alright. Now, this puzzle, the way it's presented, I'll admit, is pretty confusing, but the solution is very, very simple. You see this? Henry Mildred Scott. That's actually hours, minutes, and seconds. So you want to point the minute hand to where it's pointing there. You want to point the hour hand to the left. And yeah, just it's a very simple puzzle. See that? The hour hand is pointing to the left. The minute hand is pointing to where the Mildred name was. And yeah. Just the pretty easy puzzle. Right over here, health drink, safe pad. Let's run over here. That thing we saw, that red monster, it was standing pretty much in this exact location. You can pinpoint it by the red blood spot on the ground right there. Up these stairs. Very nice handgun bullet placement right there. Actually, I want to show this because it's totally intentional. Like, James looks up at those handgun bullets like this. And you know, some players, when they played this, they ran up here, they notice that James is looking at something and they're very scared to see what it is. They don't want to see what James is looking at, so they stay here all like, oh, should I change the camera angle? Should I go up these stairs? Yeah, very nice handgun bullet placement. Ah, die. You're not getting away from me. You will perish. Anyway, want to go in here? Most don't know this, but if you look very, very closely during that cutscene, Pyramid Head actually has like a tongue and an eye. Yes, it's just hard to notice, but it's there, trust me. I don't know if YouTube compression is going to make it harder to see, but it is definitely there. Key to the door which leads from the west side stairway hall to the courtyard. It says courtyard. Ugh. What was happening here? Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I've never heard this song cue before. That's pretty interesting. I've never actually heard this song play in this room. I wonder if that happens after you pause the game. Maybe like just looking at the menu does that. Ah, fuck you. You will perish. Anyway, we're on over here. I wonder where we are. Oh, well, we found the gun in room 301, so this must be where that kid was. I got the fire escape key. Key to door which leads to the west side stairway hall to the courtyard. It says courtyard. Oh, wait, I just read the wrong key. Key to door leading from hallway to fire escape, found in 3rd floor hall. The tag attached to it says fire escape. I got my hand stepped on the first time I tried to get this. I wonder what happened to that kid? Very nice handgun bullets, you can never go wrong. Running here for very useful items. Over here for a health drink, and then right here for a first aid kit, if he'll pick it up. Hold on a second. Come on, James, pick this up. There we go. Then we go over here for handgun bullets. Very nice room. Very nice room. I always love this light, how it's dimmer than the other lights. Very nice attention to detail. Currently, we are over here on the map. This is where you should be. Man, I'm quite parched. Canned juice. Ah, how convenient. Well, I guess he's not going to drink it. Six pack of canned juice. It was in the hallway on the first floor. I thought he would say something if you examine that. I guess not. Whoa! Whoa! Why was he facing this way? That's interesting. I've never seen that happen. This place sucks. Let's bounce. I think I'll look around this apartment some more. Something's not right. James, you're a braver man than I am. Let's sidestep up these stairs again. Man, I love just like the controls in this game. I love how you can strafe on stairs and you can perfectly execute a strafe into a run. In Silent Hill 3, you can't run upstairs while strafing. Like, in Silent Hill 3, if you go upstairs while strafing, it's like this. But in this game, you can run strafe upstairs. There's a trash chute. There's some kind of strange garbage stuck in the hole. Let's do what any rational man would do in this situation. Right now, I want to make it back outside. The garbage bag is torn and the contents are strewn all over. I got a coin. Old man? What's this? Some gossip magazine, eh? The police announced today that Walter Sullivan, who was arrested on the 18th of this month for the brutal murder of Billy Locane and his sister Miriam, committed suicide in his jail cell earlier on the morning of the 22nd. According to the police statement, Walter Sullivan used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck, severing his carotid artery. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss, the spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. An old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan's from his hometown of Pleasant River said, he didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. But I do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff like, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the red devil, forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't me. The schoolmate then added, I guess now that I think about it, he was kind of crazy. Very nice, very nice childhood story to read to your kids, that is. Now, before I go in here, I want to examine, just to read this. Large coin imprinted on the face of an old person. Took it out of the trash chute exit. I like to read the descriptions for all my items. Alright, so here's how I like to deal with this situation. So I'm gonna shoot them all one by one, but I'm not going to kick them. So, And while they're all down like this, they're much, much easier to avoid. If you're quick, you can just kind of run down there and get it. But I think it's fun to just kill the enemies sometimes, you know what I mean? Handgun bullets. We are currently in this room, by the way, room 101. What the? Who could have done this?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Of all the Silent Hill waifus, Eddie is the one for me.
Eddie, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Stay safe, Eddie. This wall is covered with football posters and meaningless graffiti. I could care less about either of them. Damn. So yeah, it's just a bunch of football memorabilia in this room. Interesting. Oh, wrong way. Over here. We want to make it into this room. Nothing really interesting in here. We just want these handgun bullets over here. They're right here. I might as well kill this guy. There we go. And I mean, might as well. No harm in fighting the enemies if you have enough healing items for it. At this current moment, I think as long as you have maybe 5 health drinks, 1 first aid kit, and 15 bolts, I guess, then you're fine. A sightseeing brochure for the town is lying here. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor, Roger Woodmark. You know what? The place really grows on you. I do like it here. I think you can examine some of the paintings here. A painting is displayed here. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Anything else? Doesn't really look like anything else is examinable. So, the intended route is to go through this door that's right in front of us, run through that stairwell, and then you would want to... Man, the map load screen is so long in this game. Anyway, and then you want to run to room 209 to 208, and then all the way to where 202 is. Basically, that's the intended route. But it is much faster to run back. So in here, and then over here, and now up these stairs. Wait, actually? Feel free to save. It does not hurt to save. I know this is an awkward part to leave the episode off on, but I thought the save point would be a nice segue into the next episode. Right now, I'm going to read off a memo that you can find in room 205 once you complete the game. Despite the fact that I have completed the game multiple times, the memo did not appear for me, and I do not know why this is. It reads, "The road to tomorrow. The first step to a healthy life is to avoid illness. That may sound obvious, but it's also very important. Instead of working to heal yourself after you're sick, it's better to avoid getting sick in the first place. Also, you have to maintain a positive, optimistic outlook on life. It's no use worrying over things that have happened in the past. You've got to get outside and play in the fresh air once in a while, instead of just sitting inside reading difficult books. How to be a happy couple. Do you really love her? In sickness and in health? If you truly love her, then you must act. It all depends on how hard you fight for her. Whatever happens, don't give up. Always try just one more time. Even though there may be hard times, never turn to another woman. And if it comes to it, you must be willing to protect her with your very life. After all, true love means a willingness to sacrifice. Be true to your heart, and with luck, things will work out in the end. Choosing death. When life is full of nothing but despair, some people choose to end it all. I almost chose that path for myself as well. At the time, I felt that I had no other choices. After I made my decision, it became the only thing binding me to this world. Sometimes I would cry myself thinking of the past, but mostly all I did was plan over and over again how and when I was going to kill myself. I did stupid, dangerous things. I figured it didn't matter since I was going to die anyway, so I went out of my way to invite disaster. I stopped talking to people and it didn't bother me even when friendships grew distant. As you notice, there are 3 different parts to that memo, and the one that you get on your second playthrough will be randomly determined.